Get a little C8 action. Just in case you thought the C8 can't do stairs. Quite well, actually. Little update. C8's been getting some more playtime. Been riding it more often. I hit 40 miles per hour on the C8. No beep. Proud of that because my top on this was 38 miles per hour. I'm not trying to top that. However, I may try one day just to see how much I could push the wheel before it beeps. I've had it beep at me at 35 to 38 miles per hour, but that was with low battery. I was full battery and hit 40 miles per hour and got no beep. But I'm at 33 right now. I don't want to go faster than that. But yeah, I'm not. I have no gear on. I don't plan on going faster than that today. Came out just to do a little chill ride to scratch the itch. Like I said, I don't have none of my gear on, no helmet, no knee pads, no wrist guards. The only thing I have is my Teflon jacket. Not Teflon, but you know what I mean. Shoulder pads, knee, elbow pads, back protection. And I pretty much just put this on for the cold. I should have worn some knee pads, but just wanted to do a quick chill ride. Give you guys a little update on my C8. Give you a little update on the C8. I did a range test on it, but wasn't able to post it because I was having some audio trouble. And today I didn't expect to be talking into the camera. I didn't bring my DJI mic out. So how'd the range test go? I couldn't be accurate. First of all, the range test wasn't for YouTube. It was for me, just to see how much I can get out of the C8. Remember, I'm not planning on doing any long range riding with this C8. I have a Sherman L to do that for the long range. This is pretty much going to be my burrow wheel. Stay within the burrow that I'm in. My trunk wheel. I don't plan on riding more than 5-10 miles max if I'm riding this. But I wanted to see how, you know, how far I can get, what the battery was going to look like. I started at 90%. I think it was like 87%. I didn't start at 100. I charged the wheel to 100%. You know, as you know, there's an 84 volt wheel. I charged the wheel to 100%, but it left it, you know, didn't use it for like two days. Then I rode it without charging. From my experience, when you charge to 100%, if you leave it alone for a little while, when you start riding it, you're not gonna get the full, you're not gonna see this full 100% that you charged it to, from my experience. So that's the reason why, that's my reason anyway. That's the reason why I was at 88% when I started. It was like 80, I saw 90, but then started riding and said 88. You know how that goes. I rode all the way to HQ from the Bronx. You guys, I'm not close in the Bronx. I'm deep in the Bronx. I'm in like close to Co-op City area, if you know the Bronx. And I rode from the Bronx all the way to HQ. If you don't know where that is, HQ is EUC headquarters downtown, all the way downtown, like 7th Street, pretty much around Cooper. Yeah, down there. Soho area almost. And I got there at 32% battery, which is not bad. But those of you that know the C8, I don't know if all Begodes are like this. I want to say they are, but once you hit 20%, I noticed that on the C8 a few times. You hit 20% battery, that's it. It starts beeping, low battery. You can still ride it, doesn't tilt you back, but it just beeps low battery. No matter how fast or slow you're going. 20 miles per hour, it's beeping like hell, low battery. You going 10 miles per hour, still beeps. And again, it's the low battery beep. It's not the, you know, the I'm gonna cut out on you beep. But I'm an old, precautious guy. I'm a punk. When I hear beeps, I go really slow. So it's not fun to ride that wheel. So my objective of the ride, of the range test, was to be from 100 to 100% and get home to like 20, a little bit over 20%, because I don't want to go through that 20% beeping riding home, which I ended up having to do because I ran a little too low on the battery. Again, I wish I had it all on footage. I had half of it on footage, and that half that I had, the sound, there was no sound. So I had to scrap all of the video. I like this little tunnel, you get to see the lights. So the point of my range test was to see how much I can get from 100% all the way to 20% battery, which I want to say I got the information I needed. I know now, first of all, I don't want to be riding this wheel. I want to be home at 25, maybe 30% battery. So that way I know me, I push this wheel to its extreme. I'm going to push it to 35, 45 miles per hour when the road and traffic permits. And I don't think that's something you want to be doing to this wheel or any wheel at under 20%, especially this wheel. This wheel was beeping low battery at 20%. That's not fun. So it's looking like I can get probably about 20 miles, maybe 25 miles of real good fun of pushing the wheel hard fun on this wheel, on this C8 with my weight. Excuse me, on your left. Miles of hardcore fun on this wheel. 25 pushing it. I don't want to do more than that because, like I said, this battery is going to be screaming for all bloody hell. Let me bust a U-turn here. And I don't want to go through that. That's not fun. So it's good to know though. Nice little bike path I like to come through and just doing a little chill ride or maybe getting through the Bronx. Somebody's screaming up there. Ride through here a lot on my one wheel. Haven't came through here in a while. It's kind of like a weirdo path though. We gotta be careful. A lot of bumps here. Like I said, a lot of weirdos. Nice little scenic route. I forgot where this takes me. Yeah, this is a dead end anyway, so I'm turning around. There's a lot of nice little areas here that's kind of like nice scenic routes. Little chill areas and stuff. almost just went in a circle. Didn't even realize it.
Yeah, bro, everybody thinks there had to be a reason for him to be mad. We were literally just riding on the road at the speed of traffic, and he didn't like it because I guess he thinks we're not supposed to be on that road. So he purposely got off the road and followed us to yell at us. Like, that's it. We didn't do anything to him.
Nice show. Noisy, smelly guy. tunnel. I don't know why I'm putting it. Turn around, but I'm still going. Wow. Is it crazy? Probably is. Yep, that's it. It's nasty work. It turned around before. People come swimming here, believe it or not. Not me, but I've seen them swimming over here. Some of the ratchet BX people. battery, 79 volts.